Hello everyone, and welcome to my video. It's been a while since I've done a full-length video, but I really wanted to share this story with you. I went on a mountain bike ride not too long ago, my first one of the year, and it brought me a few insights that I thought were worth sharing. So let me set the scene. I live across town from the trail that I was going to go ride, so my ride starts with going all the way through town on the bike path. And on this particular day, I'm riding towards the mountains, and it looks really dark over there. It's looking cloudy, it's looking rainy, and I have a headwind coming at me in gusts. And when I get most of the way there, I'm on the last long straightaway on the bike path before I turn off to the road, and all of a sudden, the sky is just really dark. The wind is now constantly pushing against me, and it starts to rain. I start thinking that maybe I don't want to do this after all. I'm starting to get a little cold, and I'm anticipating a wet and miserable trail ride. But it wouldn't be the first time, and I know it won't kill me, so I keep going. And this continues all the way up the road to the trailhead, and I start the climb up the trail. And then something amazing happened. Within 5 minutes of being on the trail, everything cleared up. The rain stopped, it was completely calm outside, and the sun came out. And this just struck me as such an amazing metaphor for life, which leads us to lesson 1. When you feel resistance, push through it, because you don't know the beauty that might be waiting just on the other side of it. In life, when you commit to something new, you're often going to feel a lot of resistance, especially in the beginning. You'll see all the work that's laid out in front of you, and you'll wonder if you really want to be doing this. You'll wonder if you even have what it takes. Turning back to the warmth and comfort and familiarity of your old life starts to look really good in comparison. But I promise you that it won't make you happy. Comfort, like everything, is good in moderation. But facing periods of discomfort is an essential part of growing as a person. If you back down whenever you start to get uncomfortable, you'll never be able to change the things in your life that you know need to change. None of us are perfect. There's always room for growth. And it's not until you're willing to go through the growing pains that you realize how much beauty and happiness was waiting for you on the other side of it. So back to the ride. I push through the climb, taking it one pedal stroke at a time. I slowly make my way up to the top of the mountain, and I take a break. I just lie in the grass, soak up some sun, and I call a good friend of mine, and we have a quick chat. And after that, I throw my helmet back on, I throw on some knee pads for the downhill, and everything went fine until I took the wrong trail and had to cut through some grass to get back to the right one. I stopped and got off my bike to walk it, and it wasn't a lot of walking, but it was enough to realize that my quads were starting to cramp up really bad. I've had this happen before, but usually not until the end of a ride when I'm almost done and I can just kind of limp my way home. So I took a moment to go over my options. I thought about resting for a bit, but I ruled that out pretty quick because I had just been resting up here for half an hour. And past experience had told me that this problem wasn't one that was just going to disappear anytime soon. After long rides, sometimes my legs are toast for the rest of the day. But I knew that I had to get home, so I didn't have any option but to just push through it. Now, I'm not saying that pushing through physical pain of any kind is the best option or even a smart thing to do in any situation. Always use your best judgment and listen to your body and trust your instincts. In this case, I knew that cramping wasn't the end of the world. It wasn't comfortable, but it wasn't a serious injury, and I wasn't going to be doing major damage to my body if I kept going. And I figured that biking at a moderate pace was the best way to get some blood flow to those muscles, and that they would probably feel better if I kept them moving. So I started making my way back up the bike path towards home. And sure enough, after a little while, the cramps started to let up and my legs didn't hurt so bad. Which brings us to lesson 2. Sometimes pushing through pain is your only option. Pain is a constant. We all know that. Sometimes we bring it on ourselves, sometimes it's other people who hurt us, and sometimes life just throws us a curveball. No matter the source, these things can come at the most inconvenient times. As much as we want to stop and take a break or have a breakdown, sometimes we don't have that option. We have bills to pay, or we have deadlines approaching, or we have people counting on us. You get the idea. Sometimes you can either keep going or keep going. There's no room for compromise. If you're going through one of those times right now, I just want to say that I'm proud of you. By showing up every single day and continuing to push forward, you're showing immense strength. Give yourself some credit for that. Things may seem bleak, but you're still here, and that's worth being proud of. So I'm riding down the bike path, and it only hurts a medium amount at this point. I know that I'll be able to take it easy and make my way back across town and get home. But as the bike path takes me along a back street behind some car dealerships, I saw something parked there that I had to stop and admire. This may not be as exciting for you as it was for me, but it was a modded Bug-Eye WRX. Same car that I drive, just a little cooler, honestly. And despite my aching legs, I slowed down, turned around, and went back to admire it and get a picture. Which brings us to our final lesson. Lesson 3. Always take time to enjoy the little things. Even with my legs hurting and my energy dwindling, stopping to smile and look at a cool car outweighed the pain of having to start pedaling and build momentum again. Too often in our lives, we're focused on the difficulty we're facing. We're so caught up in the struggle that we become blind to the opportunities we have on a daily basis to enjoy little moments of pleasure. Do you slam down your morning coffee, or do you sit down, deeply inhale the rich aroma, let a smile drift across your face, and really savor the moment? There's beauty in every moment, whether we choose to see it or not. Over time, I've come to see that beauty exists even in pain. For example, have you ever really missed someone? It can hurt like hell. But the other side of the coin is that you care about someone so much. Your feelings for them are so intense that their absence literally causes you pain. And that depth of connection, even if it's been cut off permanently or temporarily, is a beautiful thing. That person left a lasting impact on you, and that's one of the most amazing things about the experience of being human. So, on good days and bad, take every opportunity you can to appreciate little moments of joy in your day. This day is a day that you'll never live through again. This is your one and only opportunity to experience this day. Please, savor every moment of it while you have the chance, because our time in this world is so limited, and if you aren't making every effort to turn your one life into one that you love living, I promise you'll regret it. Don't take my word for it. Go spend the afternoon volunteering at a nursing home and ask the residents what they wish they'd done differently. So there you have it. 3 lessons from a mountain bike ride. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook for daily inspiration and insights. I'm at Lexicon100K on all those platforms. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful life, and I'll see you next time.